Alright, this is Coach Stockley. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, where my goal is to teach you how to climb that mental mountain that you will have to climb in order to make your big dreams come true. Now today what I want to talk to you about is something that is near and dear to my heart, and it's the problem that we all face every single day. Sometimes when we're trying to make our big dreams happen, those dreams will change over time. And as they're shifting and changing, one thing is fighting to stay the same, and that thing is you. You as a person are fighting to make those dreams happen, but you are also staying the same. And the reason that you're stuck, the reason that you can't get any further than where you're at right now, is because you haven't done the inner work that's necessary to figure yourself out. What do I mean by figuring yourself out? What are the benefits of figuring yourself out? Let's get into it. So when I say figuring yourself out, I mean, who are you without the labels like brother, sister, father, mother, your job title, your business name, your name? Who are you underneath all those different things? When you know who that person is, it's easier to accept yourself. It's easier to connect with other people. It's easier to take more risks, the risks that are necessary to make your big dreams happen. When it comes to figuring yourself out, I'm going to give you one tip on what needs to happen there, and I'll tell you how I stumbled upon it. Every morning, I would get up and meditate. For the longest while, I've been meditating for 7 years. When I would meditate, I was trying to go deep within myself to figure things out. And the beauty of it was, I would go deep, I would figure myself out, and it was magical. But here was the problem. My brain was in such a sleepy state, theta state as I call it, frequency that your brain is going into to basically dream, that as soon as I snapped out of my meditation, maybe an hour or 2 hours later, I forget it all. So it's like, oh, I found the answer, but then I forgot the answer over and over and over again. That all flipped a switch in my head, and I said, well, how can I keep these wonderful answers that I'm going deep, exploring, and figuring out? And it was like, duh, the other side of me, whatever consciousness said, write it down, Lewis. So that's what I started doing. I just started writing things down. Whenever I was meditating, whenever I had a dream, whenever I had an idea, whenever I had a thought, I would start writing those things down. And what ended up happening is I didn't actually need to meditate to explore my inner world and figure out who I was, because that's the big secret to this whole dream game, the idea that you're going to take the dreams that are in here and bring them out into reality. The idea is that you already have the answers up here, and if you can't access them, it's because you don't truly know yourself enough yet. And you figure yourself out by step one, doing this. There's a couple other things, but you got to build on it. You got to start small. If you're going to work with this thing that's making your dreams happen, it's always about micro steps. The one step that you're going to start taking every single day is you're going to set a timer for 5 minutes. If you watched any of my other videos, it's always 5 minutes, because that's manageable. And that 3,000-year-old brain of yours will not fight you if you just want to take 5 minutes to do something, as opposed to 30 minutes or an hour. Get what I'm going with that? So what you want to do is set a timer for 5 minutes, and you can do this when you wake up, or you can do this when you're going to bed. If you're in a sleepy state, it's a lot easier. You get access to more of what's going on up here, and you're going to just jot down every thought that shows up. The stupid ones, the good ones, the bad ones, the ugly ones, the trauma, pain-filled ones. You're going to jot down everything on a piece of paper or on your phone for 5 minutes. Now what you're going to find out happens as you do this is you start to feel this sense of peace, this calm. Your thoughts are clearer. And that's because it's been scientifically proven that if you take your thoughts out of your mind and put them on paper, it will clear those thoughts and they won't come back to plague you. That's the secret to thoughts. They always keep coming back until you do something to acknowledge them. Writing it down is the easiest way to do that. If you're writing down something important like goals, or challenges or risks that you want to take, you are 20% more likely to hit that goal, to overcome that challenge, to be able to tackle that risk head on when you write it down as opposed to not. There are scientific studies proving that. The last reason that you want to write those things down is because you're freeing up processing power in your brain. Thoughts take up processing power. They take up calories of energy that your body uses to function. And once you have hit your quota for the day, you go into sleepiness mode. That can look like a blank stare in the wall. That can look like you just not feeling like doing anything. The things that give you joy, you don't feel like doing them anymore. That can lead to you not being able to organize a single step to take, and you lose that entire day, or maybe even a week or longer. It depends on where you're at in your journey. So bottom line is this: put this into your routine. Write your thoughts down for 5 minutes. And there's a bonus to it. When you're writing down your thoughts, now listen in, this is really important. Suspend all your judgment of those thoughts as good or bad. From now on, in that 5 minutes, whatever comes out of your head is not good or bad. It's called following the middle way. Don't label them as anything other than just a thought. When you do that, your brain reveals more and more to you. I've had amazing ideas come from it, like making a YouTube video every day. I've figured out little pieces about myself, like my life in certain areas plays out like an endless loop, just different people, different location, same situations. They just keep playing out over and over again since childhood. Figured that out because I just wrote randomly on some paper. It's amazing what will happen if you want to solve a problem. Do this. Your brain has all the answers. So if you know that all the answers are up here, the question then becomes, how do you unlock them? This one thing will help. I'll give you some more, but only one step at a time. We'll talk about the others later.